Hey, it's Asha back with another video, and this one is a cool one because if you're watching it, it means that you're getting excited and ready to pack for school and figuring out what you're gonna bring. And I feel like this was when I was on YouTube literally all the time and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to bring, what I needed to bring, what I shouldn't bring. And I know that there's a lot of videos out there already, so I kind of wanted to touch on some things that aren't actually out there, or specifically things that I do or that I did that were super helpful to me when I was going into my first year at university. So without further ado, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, because that would just really help me out. And let's just get right into the very first essential that I have for you, and literally probably one of the things that I still live by and I am obsessed with, and I just want to share it with everyone because I had it shared with me. So when I was in high school, I was known as a person that was super unorganized. I would lose probably a pencil a week, an eraser a day, and it was just getting so bad that I had to go to my friend and I was like, how do I organize myself for university? Because I do not want to be like this anymore. And so she told me that she basically organizes her stuff in a tackle box, which is like a fishing box. And it is so weird, but so organized and nice and satisfying to look at. So this is my box, and you can literally get this from Walmart, and it is like so useful. And this was probably like $10 when I bought it, and I literally have my pencils, my pens, my erasers, everything that I would need for university in here. Now one day when you want to go fishing, you got this box too. It's like a 2-in-1. But yeah, a second thing that I would really recommend, no matter what your program, bring business clothes. Because I somehow went into a business program. I brought party clothes and I brought like regular clothes to wear during school, but I did not bring dress clothes. I remember like not bringing business clothes, and the worst thing was not being able to go to a networking event and take advantage of the opportunities university gives you because of the clothes that you bring. So just bring it, because even if you're not in business, you're going to have those opportunities to actually go out and have coffee chats with people or networking events. So I highly recommend just getting one pair of like business pants and a business top, which you can get from H&M, and it's not too expensive. Third thing that I usually do is I'm a stress planner. I'm not a regular planner. So by that, I just mean I don't really use an agenda all the time during school. I just use it when I really need it, because my program is set up in a way where, like most programs I think actually, where it's not very busy for the first month and then they throw everything at you in the second month, and it just gets super hectic that you need to organize yourself somehow. And for me, when those times do hit, it's a planner. So I have a planner from Dollarama that I've still been using since my first year at university. And basically, not only is this planner kind of cute, but it was $1. And I literally there's no preset dates in it, which is what I love the most, because I only use my agenda once in a while. So I don't need the yearly agendas that have all the dates already in it, because I'm not going to use it. And usually I end up using like a quarter of the agenda. I spend like $20 on it, and then I get a new one again, and it just keeps happening. That's how it usually has been my whole life. So I realized when I saw this, it was super smart to get for me, because I've only used like half of it, and I am halfway through my university as well. So it's just a super helpful agenda to have. And I feel like a lot of people that I've come across also have a similar method as me, where they start planning stuff more so when their schedule gets busier. So I feel like if you think that you're also kind of like me in the sense that you don't always use your agenda, but you sometimes do when you feel stressed, then I would get this agenda, because you don't have to keep getting a new agenda for all of university. You can just have one on you all the time, which and I'm almost like 100% sure this will lead me all the way until the end of my university time. So that is super nice to know, so I don't have to keep buying $20 agendas. Next, I would say if you're about to party at school, make sure you get shoes that you're okay getting dirty and shoes that you don't really like, because realistically, if you're about to go to school and you're in first year, you're not going to be able to go clubbing yet. So you're going to probably find parties that are outside in a backyard that is going to be muddy. And I made the mistake of bringing nice like white shoes, I think, the first party I went to, and it got super dirty, and I regretted it instantly, because then I had to spend all this time cleaning them up. And so that's when I realized I had these kids that, you know, were pretty nice, but I didn't really care about them much. So if they got dirty, it was fine. So I wore those to all my parties, and I still do wear them to my parties actually, because if they get dirty, I genuinely don't care about it. I will just keep wearing it until like I can't anymore. So yeah, make sure you have a pair of shoes if you plan on partying, which I feel like most students end up doing so unless the program is super intense, or it's just not your vibe, which is also fine. But yeah, that is just something that all my friends and I, we all have like a designated pair of shoes that we're fine with getting dirty and ugly because we don't really care about it. Also, remember to bring a Brita filter or a water filter, because when I was in a dorm room, I didn't want to always walk to the kitchen, because when I start studying, I like get in the zone and I just want to continue studying. And so the water at Waterloo specifically, it is pretty high in like minerals or something, where you should be filtering the water that you're drinking there. So I did get a Brita filter, and it was super helpful because it was one of the big jug ones, and I would only have to fill it like once a day, and then it would last me the whole day. Or like if I had to rush to class, I could just quickly pour it in my water bottle and then be on the go. So I would recommend getting a Brita filter because it's super helpful. Also, if you're in your dorm room and you like to study there, make sure you get extension cords, because most dorm rooms won't come with many outlets because they're pretty small overall. For example, my room, I remember having like 2 outlets, and or sorry, 3. One of them was covered by like my mini fridge, and then the other 2 I could use, but I had like my Firefly lights, I had my desk light, I had my laptop charger, my actual phone charger, my straightener, hair dryer when I needed it, just all that stuff. And it was just so nice to actually have extension cords, because the first week I literally had to keep like unplugging everything, and it was just so annoying. And it's one of those little things that you might easily forget, but it's so nice to have so you don't have to keep switching out all of your technology that you have in your room. One of the last ones is a portable charger, because I also like to study at the library sometimes, and I remember so many times when my phone would be dead by the end of the night, and I would have to walk home from the library on a Wednesday, for example. And Wednesday is when a lot of people go to Phil's, this bar, and there'd be drunk people walking outside at night. And it's a little sketchy to walk outside like alone in your backpack, and just like a bunch of people are outside, and you just kind of want your phone to call one of your friends and while you walk, because you just would feel safer, or that's how I feel when I'm walking. And so once I got a portable charger, it was so helpful, because I was never worried anymore about if my phone was dead or it was gonna die, because as soon as I realized, I would just take it out of my bag, plug it in, charge my phone. So I would highly recommend getting a portable charger, just so that you feel a little safer too at night when you're walking through campus, or so that you have your phone ready on you, because it is definitely essential when you get lost or when you want to call people. And in my case, like that happened to me a lot. So yeah. And lastly, I would recommend getting a duffel bag, because when I was in, literally, I have so many bad experiences, but on the first day of school, my school bag broke and I had no other bag with me. And I feel like a duffel bag would have been super helpful, not only in that situation, but also because when you're in university, you're going to meet people and you're going to want to, you know, go partying one night or go out somewhere, and then your friends might be having a sleepover. So it's just really nice to have a duffel bag ready on the go to like put some clothes in and go. Or if you're going to go to the gym one day, to use that for going there. And then also when you're going back home, if you're living away, it is super nice to just have a duffel bag ready to take back home with you, whether you want to put your dirty clothes in there to wash when you get home, or to just bring clothes back with you, because I had to do that when I realized I brought too many clothes to university with me. So yeah, hopefully these essentials kind of helped out and I got you excited for your new journey that's going to start, and it's just so exciting, and hopefully all this COVID stuff will be done so that you can have that experience. Hopefully this video helped and you're excited for starting university or college. You're about to go away and it's so fun. And if you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the post notifications by hitting the bell. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to make another video and to see you guys soon. Bye.